What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so listen. I was talking to one of my subscribers on Instagram, right? And he was asking advice on his next rifle. He has an M&P 1522 and a High Point carbine, right? I'm not laughing. You're laughing. I'm not laughing. So anyway, I was like, listen. And we laughed about it. We were joking about it. So I know he doesn't take offense to this. But he wanted to know what rifle he should get next that's going to really be something that he can have for a long time, and obviously that's not a 22 caliber or a High Point. And shout out to all the High Point owners, okay? I see you out there or whatever like that. So he was like, hey, Liv, hook me up, like let me know and educate me. So he gave me a couple of different options that he was thinking about, and one of those options was the CZ Bren. So I was hooked at the CZ Bren, okay? So I was giving him the pros and the cons of all the firearms. And then he mentioned that he owns a couple of other CZs. I believe he owns a Shadow 2, and he just purchased the CZ P10C. Right? He hasn't shot it yet, but he was talking about how much he loved the ergonomics. Then he went on to mention that he owns a Glock 19, purchased the Shadow 2 after the Glock 19, and he's never been the same. Every gun after the Shadow 2, he's trying to compare it to a Shadow 2 and wondering why none of the guns are feeling the same way the Shadow 2 does. So that's when I was thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. You went from the Glock 19 to the Shadow 2? That's like busting out on a full sprint before you can even walk, okay? You cannot appreciate a CZ handgun unless you've been through a few other handguns to understand why CZ is everything, okay? CZ is life, right? That's like you can't really appreciate a classic Mustang until you've driven a Thunderbird, right? You can't truly appreciate a home-cooked meal until you have ramen noodles for dinner several times a week. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't appreciate cable until you've been a child with the little antennas on top of the television when you had the small TV on top of the large TV, but the large TV didn't work, so you had to watch the small TV and you had to adjust the antennas just to get the picture, because every now and again you'll get this little white screen with snow. Okay, so you've been there. Okay, so some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You can't appreciate cable now. You can't appreciate a good HBO flick until you've been through and through. So when I spoke to him, I was like, listen, that's your problem. You went from a Glock to a CZ. You ain't try out the SR 9 from Ruger. You ain't try out nothing from Taurus. You ain't try out the Springfield XD. Okay, you gotta try those guns, handle those guns, and then you can pick up a CZ. Okay, so he over here with the Glock. Now this is my 17. I ain't pull out the 19 because I just did a video on the 19, so I just wanted something else in my hands. But this is the 17, right? So old boy is going from this to this. Now, I haven't shot this in a minute, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you put this in your hands, there is no going back, okay? There is no oh, what's better than this? I mean, maybe a Ed Brown, or I don't know. Listen, that's out of my price range. All I know is that when you hit the CZ, this is the butter to your mashed potatoes. This is the cheese to your mac and cheese, okay? This is the sugar to your Kool-Aid. You understand what I'm saying? This is everything, like everything. So the fact that he hasn't found another firearm to really, get his juices flowing is because he already up here. He didn't go step by step, right? He was trying to crawl and then sprint. He needed to crawl, walk a little bit, run, then sprint. Okay, he came out the gate trying to sprint. Now, this is the CZ. You guys have seen this before. The P10S. It's the optic cup version, but I just had to bring this out. But when you're talking about classic firearms and and ergonomics and just a real beauty, you gotta just listen. CZ and their details, the ergonomics, the classic look. Look at this. How they handle, the reliability, the smooth shooting, just the swag of it all, the feel. It's a lot of guns not matching that. You listen, this is your Easter outfit. You understand what I'm saying? This is your best outfit of the year. This is your Easter outfit. All other outfits pales in comparison. That's the point I'm trying to make. So he set himself up to now be disappointed moving forward because he already there, which is a great thing, right? Which is a great thing because a lot of people do not have the Shadow 2. Okay, a lot of people have not shot this. This is a heavy firearm. Woo! It's heavy, but anyway, a lot of people haven't shot this. So a lot of people don't know just how much of a beauty this firearm is. So yeah, it's hard for them to compare it to other firearms, but the fact that he got the taste early on, he's never going to be the same. He's never going to be the same. So listen, my advice to you is get a Ruger 9mm, some kind of Ruger, some kind of Taurus, a Springfield, a Glock, right? Shoot those, get a feel for those, you know what I'm saying? Educate yourself around those particular firearms, see how they feel in your hand, think about the reliability, think about the intricacies of the firearm, do they take care in how they deliver an overall package, from the sights to the triggers to the serrations, just, size them up. Then move on to the CZ. And your love for the CZ will be beyond reproach, right? There would be no other firearm that you would want to handle on a daily basis. You would be like, a Glock? I laugh in the face of Glock. No, I'm just kidding. Remember in The Lion King when was it Zazu? Zazu was talking about, how dangerous it is out there, and Simba was like, ha, I laugh in the face of danger. Yeah, remember? Okay, whatever. But anyway, listen, that's just my opinion. You know I love CZ. You know I'm here for CZ. I love M&P. So anytime somebody asks me about the best firearm, in my opinion, I'm always going to say go to the CZ brand and then choose from there. Or go to Smith & Wesson, specifically the M&P, okay? Specifically the M&P, whether it's the 1.0 or the 2.0, I favor the 2.0. But I mean, listen, this is just fun. Some of you may love Taurus, some of you may love Ruger, you might like the Beretta. Do your thing, okay? Do your thing. I'm just saying, for me and my house, we run CZ. We run CZ, okay? Actually, I'm the only one in my house that run firearms, but I'm just saying, you know, the old biblical passage, for me and my household, we would serve the Lord. So I just took a little variation from that. But anyway, all right, listen, this was a fun video. Shout out to the subscriber. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but I was just playing with this video. I hope that you're not offended at all. And I don't think you were, because we were laughing in our messages. But anyway, guys, you can't appreciate a CZ until you've been through the other firearms. So go through that transition, and then pick you guys up a CZ of some sort. You got the P10C, you got the P01, you got the Shadow 2, you got the Classic 75, all right? You got the P10F, you got the P07, P09s, you got the gamut, all right, from CZ. So listen, I hope you guys found this video to be helpful, to obviously be fun and uplifting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Peace.